Hello, you lovely people. This is me, the Bombay Chef Varun Inamdar, and welcome to Get Curried. Well, talking about curries and not speaking about curries from Kashmir, just not done. Today, I'm showing you a curry using Nadru. Well, Nadru for the uninitiated, lotus stem. Let's begin Kashmiri Nadru Yakhni. Well, Nadru or lotus stem for the uninitiated grows in the mud of shallow ponds or lagoons. Now, what happens is, of course, it's covered with mud and things like that. And it also has a thin film that needs to be removed, which is also known as the skin of the kamal kakdi. Now, it's important to skin it completely well, then snip the ends off and cut it into rough dices. Now, these dices need to be kept in hot water to just ensure that any mud that has entered the holes of the kamal kakdi also kind of get drained out. And once that happens, we shall boil this. To this, let's add in a touch of turmeric and along with this, salt. Now all this water, of course, is going to get drained out, so a little more salt is also perfect. Let's draw this out of boiling water and keep this aside on an absorbent tissue paper and simultaneously keep oil to heat. The lotus stem is fried like so. Of course, you do not need to get it deep golden brown in color. Let's transfer this in a bowl. Well, so far the steps are: you clean the lotus stem, you blanch it in turmeric water, and then you fry it in regular oil. Now, there's a lot of use of mustard oil and ghee in Kashmiri cuisine, but in this case, categorically, we just use regular vegetable oil. You fry that and keep it in a bowl, because what we're now going to do is, of course, take the lotus stem, but with that, I'm also going to scrape in the oil which is at the bottom of the bowl, because that is very important for flavor. Let's do that. To this, let's add in a couple of ingredients, beginning with crushed garlic, whole spices. To begin with, stick of cinnamon, couple of black peppercorns, a combination of black cardamom, cloves and green cardamom, 2 quick powder spices, beginning with dry ginger powder, unroasted fennel powder, a touch of salt and water. And with this, let's turn the flame on. Let's add in whipped curd. Important to whip this to ensure it does not begin to curdle or split. Mix this well on high flame till it again begins to boil while stirring. This mixture almost becomes like thin buttermilk, and that's what is expected from this mixture. Now that this has begun reboiling, I can stop and add in 3 very critical ingredients, beginning with crushed barista or brown onion, fried onion. Let's mash it into this. Moving on to desi ghee. And finally, one of the most important ingredients, and that is dehydrated mint powder. After adding all of this, cook this for precisely 3 minutes on medium flame. With this, our Kashmiri Nadru Yakhni is done and ready. And may I add, this goes amazingly well, not just with Kashmiri rice, but with any kind of steamed rice. Make this for family, make this for friends. Thank me later. Bye for now.